Operation Sneaky Ghost.
Alright, people are making this game seem way more complex than it needs to be, so I'm here to teach you how to ghost Recon Wildlands. And before you ask, I've been playing Ghost Recon since 2004, long before anybody was saying lit or free Gucci Mane, so I'm plenty qualified. Your mission is taking down a Bolivian drug cartel named Santa Blanca, and for those of you that don't know what a cartel is, picture it like a cool kids club that sells a product that also wants to prevent other cool kids from either joining their club or forming their own club to sell the same product. In this case, cocaine. That's where you and your squad come in, as you're tasked with taking down these cool kids by disrupting their drug operations and taking out key personnel in a peaceful and liberating American manner.
I'll burn this whole fucking country down to get back at them. Right there with you, man.
You start at the bottom, taking out all the low-level pushers before you move on to an underboss, followed by a division head and ending with the boss of bosses, El Sueño, the head of the entire cartel that is obsessed with saying the word product.
Product.
Not that the character you play, known as Nomad, is any better, because every second word out of his mouth happens to be
shitballs.
Fuck.
Shitballs.
You're joined by 3 other operators that I can only describe as developmentally disabled. Jesus Christ, Holt, how long does it take you to kill somebody? It's a minigun, not a glitter gun. Your role in this whole operation is to kill everything that moves, interrogate whatever survives, and extract anybody that's important to the CIA boss lady running the entire show from a safe house, the one, the only, Karen. Yeah, that's who's assigned to take down the legendary El Sueño with tats all over his face. Some woman named Karen. Before we can get into the nitty-gritty of combat and vehicles, you should start by preparing your brain to learn a dictionary full of Spanish, because it's inevitably going to happen. I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I do not speak a single word of Spanish.
I am a Spanish genius!
Now, before you can start destroying base after base of bad guys, you'll have to find yourself some transportation to get there. It's not like the menu is short. You have helicopters, armored personnel carriers, trucks, dirt bikes, and even Lambos with questionable contents in the glove compartment.
This car is swanky. And there's a bloody condom in the glove box. Make that 2 bloody condoms.
I guess that confirms it's here.
Hold up.
Don't worry about financing your own ride, by the way, because you can always take from the locals free of charge, like Hulk Hogan.
Sorry about this, brother.
Personally, I love rolling around in anything with a minigun so I can shred everyone and everything into Swiss cheese. I told that commie the only 3 colors I need are red, white, and or you could just fly. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, just throw physics to the wind and fly. When in doubt, you can always just take the 1981 Honda off of a civilian and make it into a chariot of death.
Let's go haul ass before that thing blows.
This is an 81 Honda! How dare you!
Speaking of which, this game does not let you kill civilians, which is preposterous.
That was a civilian, not a Sicario.
Why'd you shoot a civilian? That was a civilian, genius. Fuck, dude, you just hit a civilian!
What the fuck? That was a civilian, dumbass.
How are you gonna call this game freeform and similar to Just Cause when you have so many exceptions tacked on? Hey man, it's freeform, but you can't kill civilians.
What the fuck,
Hey, hold,
man?
listen to all these fucks that I don't get, man. They're just coming out of a drum bag. Just take anyone you want. Hey man, it's freeform, but you have to stealth this mission. Hey man, it's freeform, but when you're escorting this guy, he has to drive his own car, which will inevitably result in him getting himself killed instead of, oh, I don't know, just putting him in your car and driving him there with 0 liability. I don't want my escort experience to be at the mercy of some borderline blind alcoholic NPC that drives like he just discovered what a steering wheel is. Come on. Hey, I just interrogated a main character's wife for key information, and now I want to double tap her to the back of the dome with my shotgun to eliminate the liability. Can I do that?
Pause!
No, because she has a cutscene later that shows off her ultra-tight dress, and you wouldn't want to rob the user of that experience, now would you? Yeah, you shut your mouth, man. I'm watching this scene for the plot. And the whole idea that Wildlands is a stealth game just makes me laugh. Now, don't get me wrong, I love ghosting into a building and savagely murdering people in their sleep as much as the next guy.
I see a second target.
Fuck you! You piece of shit!
But come on, Ubisoft is telling us that you should try stealthing this game for the full experience?
You what?
Anytime you approach an area, every single enemy has a fuzzy icon on their approximate position, meaning that you can track their movements without any effort, so while you're sneaking around, there are zero surprises. Even your squad mates will poke fun at how stupid stealthing the game is with their own shatter that clearly illuminates how run and gun is essentially a requirement.
Okay, here we go. Once we're inside the factory, we take out control systems and cocaine stocks. Then we get the hell out.
Get in, run around, and break shit. Copy that.
Not to mention the fact that it's significantly faster and more fun just to blaze through the place with a shotgun and a grenade launcher while kicking everyone in the nuts. As such, you can't go wrong with anything that has a large magazine size when choosing a weapon, and if you're feeling extra accurate, you can always snag yourself a high-caliber sniper rifle.
Killing spree. Rampage. Killing frenzy. Inconceivable.
In terms of character customization, I decided to slap on a flannel shirt, a balaclava accompanied by an eye patch so nobody can ever tell if I'm winking or just blinking, and topped it all off with a leather cowboy hat. What an operation, TARNATION! You also can't forget the right footwear, because back off, B, I deadass have these Tims. Gadgets are pretty neato, but they're definitely run-of-the-mill, such as mines.
Wait, let me place a mine.
Fuck you doing killing a civilian? That ain't the mission, shithead.
Frag grenades.
Frag out.
He's gone.
Bad guys are reacting to the blast.
C4.
I got the C4 Prime.
What the fuck? That was a civilian, dumbass.
And of course, your grenade launcher.
Fuck you doing killing a civilian?
Now, it's best that you learn how to keep yourself alive with all of this equipment that's available to you without ever depending on your squad mates, because they have the intelligence of a grapefruit.
Ready? Open fire.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
For example, while trying to destroy a coke lab, I cracked open a tank of propane like Hank Hill, shorted the fuse box to ignite said gas, essentially making the entire lab into a gigantic ticking time bomb, and even while referencing the potential explosion, they still stood inside of it as it blasted them all away.
Run! Fucking run! Triple kill!
Any day you blow shit up is a good day.
All of you are incapacitated. How the fuck is that a good day? The map is definitely gigantic, and you'll get to see everything from bushy jungles to CSGO tier salt flats, but by far the most entertaining part of the whole game is Karen. And the silly nonsense that you get into with all the cartel members.
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
Whoa, Karen! Karen, take it down a notch. Where did that come from?
But I have seen the scars on the protesters who were beaten.
I'll eat a dick.
Yeah,
I'm sick of this
you tell him,
anti-American
Karen.
bullshit.
You go get him,
I'm
Karen.
not your-
People make their own choices. That's what individual liberty is all about.
Fair enough. Take this fuck outside and shoot him in the head.
Yeah, I can do that. Come here, Mark.
Are you hurt?
Look at his face, man. Does he look not hurt to you?
Give us a name, Salazar, and we promise this stays between you and us. If not...
This means I am going to kill you!
One feature that I thought was perfectly executed is the ability to only watch background videos if you want to. Granted, you'll always be watching cutscenes once you capture a main character, but there are also these lengthy background videos that tell you much more about the story by holding M after a mission is completed. So it's safe to say that anything regarding the beauty queen, also known as Nydia Flores, I definitely decided to watch.
All coordinated by the head of smuggling, Nydia Flores, La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen.
Now, you can't spell nutrition without nut, am I right?
And anything regarding El Gato and his goofy looking forehead, I decided to pass on.
No. Let's get after it.
Look at the top of his head!
Oh yeah, and the glitches. Cannot forget those.
Whoa. It's gonna blow.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that?
The most glaring one that I saw is once you beat the game, you receive this Saiga 12-gauge shotgun with a 30-round drum mag called Silencio, but after a couple minutes, the weapon glitched and the suppressor disappeared without being able to re-equip it. Yeah, Ubisoft has admitted that this is a known glitch, that a suppressed shotgun that you are rewarded with for beating the game called Silencio Silencio is glitched and the suppressor doesn't equip correctly. The irony is figuratively killing me. But hey, if you regret spending $60 on this game and feel like killing yourself, there's certainly a glitch for that too.
I could kill myself all day.
This is Operation Kingslayer. Listen up. How is the sun hot? Lol, just go at night. Is that plaid? I'm gonna have to hold up.
It's literally the same shirt as me.
Bowie, I'm gonna have to roast you.